Thanks for coming to take a look at Santa's magical gift. I think you're going to be amazed at what this gift actually is. So let me give you a little bit of a showing. First of all, it's got a beautiful box. I made the box, designed the box so it looks like a book because it does feature two books. The first book is called Santa's Magical Gift. Now the whole product is inspired by my granddaughter and my mother and father. And it's the story of a child's dream on the night before Christmas. And in the child's dream, they go to Santa's workshop at 5 to midnight to ask for a gift. And of course, Santa says, "How be I give you away? You can give me your wishes for the rest of your life." So another interesting thing about this book is that not only does it go through the iconic things about Santa, where they have cookies and milk and they check their magic toy list, but also it's actually an audio book. So I'll give you a little bit of a test of that.
Then out from his bag there came a surprise. Magic appeared before the boy's eyes. All of this magic I know you will treasure. In this little box, you can keep it forever.
So it's beautiful audio, great story, but it also, what's fascinating about this story is it is indeed the instructions on how to use the other components of the gift. So Santa, in the story, gives the child their very own magic box. Now, the magic box, what is in the magic box? Because it has a purpose. It's the portal to Santa for the child to talk to Santa. So what child, imagine being 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old and getting your very own wish book. Now, if you're a young child, this may be the first thing that you've ever owned because it's not just a gift. You are going to personalize it, where the child puts their name right in the book. So whether it's Santa or a parent, they can put the child's name in here. And as soon as their name's in it, they own it for life. You know what a child's like. When they get their name in something, I mean, it is theirs. There's 20 years in here, and there's 6 pages per year. So the first page, the child can write what they want for Christmas. And they date it, of course. They can write all the reasons they've been a good girl or boy. Maybe some little drawing, stick drawings, or maybe they want to put stickers in it. I mean, there's a lot of things that they're going to put into here. And never try to guess what a child's going to put in this book, I tell you. And then they wrap it up around the magic snowflake. Now, what magic book is not complete without a magic snowflake, especially a Christmas book? They put it into their magic box and they close it and they put it by their bed. I like to give it to them, say Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas in July. And then little things will happen between then and Christmas. If a parent gets creative, of course, they can do things like put a cookie here with crumbs around, and the child then calls the grandparent and says, "Oh, I think Santa saw my book," right? So there's little things that'll happen. But imagine after waiting all that time, and Christmas morning, the child wakes up and there's a clue in the box. Now, my little Madeline, when this happened the very first time and she saw the clue the first time, she was like, "Oh, a clue." And her and her mother, to watch her and her mother go on this journey like a treasure hunt on that it took that morning and stretched it out instead of being like one and done, 40 minutes of just fun and giggles and laughter. And she had to think. She had to find her gift from Santa. So she earned it. No video, no cell phone, no computer. It was just pure family entertainment, which is an important theme. So now, there's 7 clues in Santa's magical gift. So at the end of this treasure hunt, Madeline found an American Girl doll. Now, it was one of the things she had written in her book. So she's like, "Bam, bam, the book works. It works. It really does. I had that written in my book." That to me is precious. It's also very powerful because she knows this works. So at the end of Christmas Day, I get the children to fill out a thank you note and put the thank you note in here. Close the box. They wake up the next morning, and if the thank you note's gone, Santa's got their thank you. So as fun as that is, so there is a fun family element to this. But what is actually happening over a period of 10 years is what the true gift of Santa's magical gift really is. First of all, you're collecting the child's handwriting and all of their developmental years like a time capsule of Christmas morning. Okay, you're also collecting all of the handwriting of the parents and grandparents. So, when I was a child, there's 2 things that I got from my parents. One was my mother's recipe box with all of her handwritten recipes, and then my father's farm journal with all of his handwriting. I've had them for 40 years. They're precious to me because they're like a fingerprint. That is what this is and more, because you've got their handwriting but you've got the developmental years of the child and the story of the time capsule of Christmas morning. It's precious. So the beauty of Santa's magical gift is it's unique to every person that uses the gift, and it continues for a lifetime and more. Imagine you wake up Christmas morning and all you're thinking is on your kids and grandchildren that come over, and the day of Christmas and the fun of Christmas Day. So you go to get out of bed, and you roll over and you look, and sitting beside your bed is this. Your old magic box with your witch book in it that you probably haven't seen for 30 years, maybe more. And in it sits a clue addressed to you from, of course, Santa Claus. You would look over at your wife and go, what's going on? And she would say, well, maybe you've been a good boy this year. And you would feel like you're 7 years old again or 5 years old. You would feel your inner child surface. And you'd pick up that clue, and sure enough, it would be addressed to you from Santa and be a clue. And you'd remember that there were 7 clues. And you would put your jammies on or your robe, and you would go follow those clues. Now, imagine if you exited your bedroom and there was your family, your children and your grandchildren, taking pictures of you and watching you go from clue to clue to clue. And let's say your family all pitched in and got you something for Christmas that you've wanted all your life. Maybe it's 2 tickets to Venice. I mean, how romantic would that be? How beautiful would that be? You would go back to your little wish book and you would open it up. Now, this is one of the reasons I put 20 years in it. You'd go back to your little wish book and open it up. And you'd go back to an empty page and find yourself writing right beside your handwriting when you were maybe 11 or 12 years old. So it just continues to grow. You know, I put on the front of the book for all ages because giving and sharing and love and family memories don't just stop when you're a child. They last for a lifetime and more. So it's just an extra thing about this that it keeps giving. So I hope you enjoy Santa's Magical Gift as much as I do. My goal with this product is to touch families all over the world. And as long as you believe, Santa's Magical Gift is going to keep giving in your family.